everybody, it's Dr. Ben. I just want to take one moment of your time and discuss a question that's asked quite frequently in our office, and that's, how do I sleep? And that's a very important question for two reasons. Number one, when you sleep is when you heal. It's when your body heals itself. And then number two, you spend about a third of your lives on average sleeping. So if you're doing it the wrong way, you're not just developing spinal problems, you're developing health problems. And I'm going to show you why that's the case here in just a minute. But before I show you how to sleep or how not to sleep, I want to show you one very important key principle, and that's what your spine does in your normal spinal anatomy. Because every posture you're in throughout the day, whether it's sleeping, at work, in the car, it doesn't matter. You want to work to support your normal spinal anatomy. So from the side, your spine has to have three distinct curves. And I know you can see those here. From the back, you have to have a straight spine. It has to absolutely be as straight as an arrow. So everything you do from this point on is to support the normal structure and motion of the spine. So the biggest mistake I see people making when it comes to sleep is they sleep on their stomach. And I can attest to this because I did this for years and I've had to retrain myself. And it took a little while. But here's what happens when you sleep on your stomach. So you should be supporting this curve in the neck. What happens is you go from upright to face down, gravity takes over, and it pulls and it wrenches that curve out of your neck. And you just can't sleep face down with your head buried in a pillow because you would suffocate to death, and nobody wants that, so what do? You have to turn your head. So you lose that curve, you pull it forward, and you turn the neck, and that stretches the spinal cord, and it actually twists and compresses the nerves, which is a problem because that's like stepping on a garden hose. Okay, the brain's communicating with all the organs in your body, and you're pinching off those messages in. And over time, that causes sickness and disease to build up in whatever organ of the body that's traveling to. So that's the problem. What's the solution? Obviously, it's not sleeping on your stomach. There's no way to do that effectively. So what you want to do is try to sleep on your back. And it's going to be a process of retraining yourself, but here's what you do. There's a right way and a wrong way to sleep on your back. The wrong way, and here I just have one pillow for demonstration purposes, but the wrong way would be to actually fold up a pillow or sleep with two or more pillows on your back. And this is what a lot of people do, I find. Is they sleep here with like two pillows, or they read or they watch TV in bed, and that's doing the exact same thing, creating the exact same problem it is when you're on your stomach. So what you want to do, the next best option would be to sleep with one pillow, and you just want it like at the base of your shoulders and your skull to allow it to just fall nicely back into position. Or what I've been able to do over time is to sleep without a pillow. It took me a while to get here, but that really allows the weight of your head just to fall back nicely, and you're really supporting that curve. Your body's going to heal better when you're in that position. So that's the best way to sleep on your back. And another area that we need to address is side sleeping, because I like to sleep on my side too, and I know a lot of people do, and this creates a lot of problems. So we want to show you how to do this properly. The biggest problem I see people making, again, is it's not really with the mattress, it's how you're sleeping, and it's with like the type of pillows you're using. So a lot of people, when they're on their side, they have a thin pillow, so the head is crunched down. So if we take this spine again, and we demonstrate that, you go to the side, your spine has to be straight. They're crunching down, and that's compressing all the nerves that are coming out of the bottom of the neck to the shoulders, to the heart, to the lungs. So that's a problem. Or they have too thick of a pillow, and it's like tractioning their nerves on the same side. So either way, it's creating a lot of damage. So what do we do? And here's the answer. What I had to do is I actually bought like a custom pillow 5 or 6 years ago, probably one of the best investments I've ever made. This is made out of like a firm density foam, not really a memory foam, it's a little firmer. And what it is, it's actually measured from the base of my neck out to my shoulder. So what I'm able to do is I can sleep on my side, and if you guys can see, I'm really keeping my spine in that straight position. And it's also supportive enough that it's not crushing down my shoulders. And the other mistake I see people make is when they're on their side, they roll over, they're curled up like that, and they essentially bring their head forward into the fetal position. So you want to keep your head straight and back, and you want to keep your shoulder back. And one thing I do to help me with that is I take a pillow, and I just kind of hold it like that, and it allows me to keep my shoulder back. So that helps troubleshoot a lot of problems right there. Just knowing those two appropriate ways to sleep. I hope that helps. For a lot of you, that should uncover a lot of maybe problems or blind spots that you didn't even know were causing and recreating the subluxation and misalignment in your spine that you came in here for in the first place. Those of you that aren't patients, if it hurts to sleep like that, or you wake up with symptoms, cricks in your neck, numbness and tingling, that's a sign that you have a spinal problem. So making these changes is necessary, but that's not going to fix the problem. To have your spine evaluated, just give us a call at 918-272-8054. We look forward to seeing you in the office on your next visit. Thank you, guys.